What's happening? It's your man, the scholar, DJ Academics, WPGC 95.5, man, oh man. I got the guy in the building as promised, TOOSII. What's happening, man?
What's the word? What's going on, man?
I can't complain, man. Welcome to the show. Busy guy, got a lot going on. Just dropped the mixtape, right?
It's Ersky.
That's right. Thank you for believing. And it seems like that was just a letter and a shot to all your day ones. Am I right?
Yeah, for sure, man.
So let's talk about that, because a lot of artists nowadays, they think they're just going to drop their first mixtape and then get that major deal and go on this world tour. But a lot of people like you know it don't quite happen like that. So take them back to North Carolina and, you know, the days of grinding, and actually let them know how much of a journey this was.
Man, like, honestly, it was a process, bro. Like, it's not something that happened overnight. Like, it was something that I had to put work towards, you know. Sleepless nights in the studio, you know, free shows, getting booed off stage, like going through it all. Like, it was all a process, but we here now. So, you know, what we talking about?
Getting booed off stage. That's one of the real parts, because even DJs, we done bombed at shows to get to be, you know, where we are. But a lot of artists, you know, people be scared of failure. I put it that fear of failure gets in a lot of people's way. So what was one of the biggest things, you know, your biggest motivators back in the day that just kept you going, you know, when you was getting booed off stage, when they really wasn't when it wasn't popular to support you? I put it that way.
Yeah, honestly, bro, ain't no such thing as a loss. Like, I don't believe in losses. I believe in lessons, wins and lessons, you know? Ain't no such thing as failure. Like, you gotta let everything be a lesson in life, whether you succeed or you fail.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So, like, honestly, one thing I say, like, man, like, what motivated me, like, to just, like, keep going, even when people, didn't believe in me, was the fact that, like, I knew, like, I was gonna be something. Like, you know what I mean? I knew I was gonna be something. Like, it was just inevitable. I worked too hard. I was too determined. Like, my drive was just out of this world. So, like, that was just something that I had felt inside of me. Like, all right, like, I'm bigger than where I'm at right now.
All right. And so let's go ahead and jump into the mixtape. Thank you for believing. Out right now, available for everybody to go ahead and stream that and go check that out. But I want to get into a couple of tracks in particular, just to get your point of view on where they came from. Because like I said, the title just says this is a shot at, I'm not taking a shot. That's probably a bad choice of words, but it's a letter to your day one fans. But there was a couple of songs that I was like, I wonder who he's actually talking about. Is this a true story about a particular person? And the one that jumped out at me was the Be Cautious, the second record on mixtape, where you talking about don't wait too late to let me know that you love me. Don't wait. Were you talking about some female back in the day in particular on the mind?
I was just talking about people in general. Like, don't like, people waited until I got to where I'm at today to tell me that they love me. You know, like it's a little bit too late. I'm already ahead and I'm working hard, and that I love you don't mean as much no more, because now it's like everybody love me. You know, that's all that it meant, for real. Like,
okay. I wasn't sure if it was a certain someone that you was like, nah, I don't want to hear that now. I don't need that love now. I needed it then.
Nah.
All right. Cool. And I'm also a big sample guy, and I noticed you had the City High sample on there. So what is your whole thought process when you picking a beat? What jumps out at TOOSII was like, yeah, this gonna be the one. Let's have some fun with this.
It just gotta sound good. Like, it just gotta make me feel good. If it make me feel good, if it make me smile inside, that's the one. You know, like, really, it's just a feeling. But that City High was just like a no-brainer. I had to.
Yeah, I heard. I was like, okay. Let me see where you're going with it, because you got the sample like right in the beginning, so you know off the break, soon as the song starts, all right, this is where we setting the tone as. I was like, all right, let me see where we going with this, and I was definitely a bop, because that's the one with Mulatto, and I think she is 5'5", ain't she?
Yeah, she's 5'5", 5'5". I believe so. You in Baltimore, huh?
Yeah.
Man, listen, what's the dirt bike life out there like?
Oh, it's everything, man. You come up here on a Sunday, you ain't never heard about Drew Hill Park, Wheel Deal, Ricestown Road Park Heights. It's flooded with dirt bikes, man. So
I rock with Willie Wayne and with Willie Wayne and Chino.
Okay, that's the homie. Chino's the homie.
Yeah, they're my people. So like, I want to come out there and ride, man.
And you definitely got to definitely ride with Chino. He one of the goats. So, and I'm rest in peace to my guy Lil Dev up in heaven right now. But he was definitely one of the best to ever do it out of Baltimore on a dirt bike tip. And you ask anybody about Lil Dev, they will let you know. But as they call him the No Hands King. That was my guy. Rest in peace to him. But yeah, you definitely got to come up and hit the strip. And you be 12 in it. Do you be playing on the bikes or you just
Man, listen, I wanna learn from a Baltimore dude. I mean, like I ain't there yet.
All right, well, you definitely on the right track. You definitely got the right mindset. But I tell you what, so let's talk about what's your favorite record on the mixtape?
5-5.
Oh, so the one we was talking about. Other than 5-5.
I think Windows Down.
Okay.
It's a big record. Windows Down is definitely a big record. I see it reacting well, so that's probably one of my favorites right now. Like I like what the fans like, for real. Right. So whatever the fans like is what I like.
I bet one of my ones I liked the most was probably like What It Cost. That one that had that thump and that banger for me. But I actually, what record took the longest for you to basically get done or get approved or use the one in the meeting? Like, no, I need this record, and they wasn't trying to fit it on this one, and you just had to put a little bit extra muscle on it to make the project.
Which one? Oh yeah, Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Because it's always one of them records that is like, those are the untold stories that I always like to get with artists is pushing for a record and everybody else is saying no and they finally get what they want. But you also got a couple of good features on there besides Mulatto. You got Key Glock on there. You got the North Carolina native, the Baby, who's been stamping you for a minute, saying that you was the next one up to really crush it and kill it. So I mean, how is because you've been doing features for a minute though, but I mean, how is just the outgoing support when it's people wanting to be a part of your projects rather than you jumping on a hook for them or you writing something for them actually wanting to be a part of your project and support?
Man, with Baby, it was like we had to do something. We had to do something because he came to me and our first ever song together was on his project. Mm-hmm. So being that our first ever song was on his project, it was like, all right, like, boom, now it's time for my project. I gotta get one from you. So he called, he was like, yo, I want you to pull up to the studio. I'm like, he had told the team he wanted me to pull up to the studio. We like, all right, bet. We pull up to the studio. It takes us about 15 minutes to do the song for real. 15, 20 minutes to do the song in and out. It's just like, from there, the rest was history. So like, I don't know, like it's definitely a good feeling, like, for just like, to have the cosigns. Cosigns are definitely good feelings.
And absolutely. And how you were saying earlier is like now the loves feel different because, it's like everybody love you. That's a big adjustment that a lot of people really don't understand. But I mean, how have you been adjusting to that as far as, psychologically and all that stuff?
Man, honestly, staying positive, like try to stay positive about as much stuff as I can. I probably won't be able to be positive about everything because mentally I just ain't there yet. And I've been going through a lot, but just staying positive through everything.
Well, still a work in progress. I mean, it's okay not to be okay, especially with the pandemic and, everything that's been going on like the past 12, 18 months has been ridiculous. So, but I will say this, man, I ain't gonna hold you up too long. TOOSII, my special guest right here, WPGC 95.5. Man, y'all go ahead and support that. Thank you for believing. I mean, go ahead and let the people of the DMV know how they can get at you, them IGs, them Twitters, all that good stuff, man.
Man, let's see. You can follow me on all social media platforms at TOOSII. On Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter at TOOSII2X.
All right, that's a bet. And we definitely gonna get up when you come to the city, take you a wheel deal of Drew Hill Park, get you out there with the bikes, and we gonna see what you're doing, man.
Let's get it.
No doubt, my guy. Appreciate you.